This is exactly where we are intending to make our beds, and these beds we are going to design them with bottles that we've gathered over the time, particularly the wine bottles. As you see, we started here right on my doorsteps. We're also going to use bags to demarcate the beds and keep the soil together as we plant. Then once the nursery is over, I'm going to use also the tires to design the beds and plant on them. So those are basically the three things we'll be using to redesign this area and create beds. As you can see, the harvest of maize is going on, and it's on these areas where we have harvested maize that we are now going to start designing our beds. So welcome and enjoy the session with us. The position of this bed is in such a way that it follows the natural flow of water. So before you make a bed, you ensure that it is not against the natural flow of water. Otherwise, once it rains, it will just clean away everything. With these bottles now, on these holes, we're going to take them and demarcate. We're going to have these bottles in line where they are going to hold the soil in check. The bottles will now create a kind of a border and hold the soil around here, because once it is raining, there's a lot of erosion. So these bottles are going to create permanent beds where now we can plant in there and then have the crops settle, and there's no problem and no fear of any erosion. This is how we're going to have the bottles in line. So we're going to continue our hole in this way, where the head of the bottle is going to fit and appear in this way. So this side will now be the passage, and then from this side to this side will now be the bed. So we're going to have our bottle this way, and to curve to this way. So let's just follow and see where we are going. See, please ensure that both sides of the bottles have good soil, so that the bottle is well balanced. Because if there are spaces in between the bottles, the soil will keep eroding out. So place it very nicely. Ensure that they touch each other and they come together nicely. There's equal soil inside and outside. Then they will balance the positioning of the bottle. By so doing, all the soil will be intact. You will not lose any manure or any nutrients when it rains or when you water the soil. Please never put cement to keep the bottles together, because tomorrow we might decide to change the positioning of these bottles or try to use it for another thing else. This is not a permanent position for the bottles. It's just for the time, so that we have our bed there for this time. Please, they can be used for any other thing, and even be used for irrigation as time goes on. But for this time, this planting season, we are using it. You will notice that there are a lot of papers, plastic papers on the bed. Trying to sort them out. Actually, these plastic papers came from from the decomposition of the manure. Somehow it was not well sorted because I take all this waste from different places. So when I put them together, sometimes people do not sort out the plastic bottles, the plastic papers from the manure. So far, this is what we have. See, the edge here now is blocking the soil from the erosion. So this will be a walkway. This will be a walkway, and on this walkway we are going to cover it with thick plastic like this, so that grass do not grow on the walkway. So we only allow the spaces here that is already the ridge for grass to grow. So this is our. So we're done with this side. For the other side, is going to be blocked with the sacks. As you can see, the sacks are creating a space here for it. Then this other side, the bottles are creating a space. So now we are left with this part to complete to the edge there. As you can see, it's full of papers. So we are going to transform this place from what you are seeing here to this side by sorting out the plastic and everything, so that we make this place ready to transplant our lettuce. All the things we have in the nursery will be transplanted here, but they cannot do well if they are under this condition. So we're in the process of transforming from here to what you will have here. Please do subscribe so that subsequent videos you will not miss out. And then please never forget, we need your comments, your observations, your suggestions, your likes, and do share the videos with your friends and relatives, with teachers and students. And please, let's always separate our waste. The containers for keeping organic waste, we should respect it. The containers for keeping plastic waste, we should respect it, so that when our waste is well sorted out, it can easily be recycled. Thank you so much for always being with us. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share our videos. It is very important that the top surface of our bed is level. Once it is level and it is flat, it is easier for water to be evenly distributed when you water, and you will not have issues of subsoil trying to cover some seedlings once you plant them. So once they are level on the ground, there's higher chances of higher yield. It will produce better, and everything is smooth, and take good time to prepare, because the stage of preparation is very paramount to the result. Once we don't take enough time to prepare our planting, to arrange the place, the result would not be very good. Here is the first bed we have created. So as soon as the seedlings are ready, we'll now plant within the bottles. So here we go. So here's the bed created from the bottles. This one is ready, so we are just waiting to start transplanting now in the coming days. As we harvest more maize, we'll keep converting the parts that have been harvested to beds that we can plant our vegetables. Please, for more of our stories, please do subscribe and stay tuned with us for more exciting experiences. And please Do not forget to keep your comments coming, your questions, and you can note that this particular video was done because somebody particularly asked, where are we going to do the transplanting? And here, behold, is the answer. Thank you and stay well.